Hey guys, today we're breaking down Seondeok. Alright, let's talk a little bit about her skills here. So, right off the bat, Seondeok unleashes her divine power and she prays for healing all friendly troops. So, you got a 6-second heal that kicks off right at the beginning, and it heals over time as well. Alright, next you have Radiant Power on allies. Normal attacks from friendly troops deal additional damage to enemies, equivalent to 5% of the friendly troops' max life. And for melee units, additional damage has a small AoE, so melee, all troops that don't use spells or range or stuff like that. So that's going to kick off for 8.2 seconds, just increased damage. And then, while the Holy Blessing Light skill is active, enemy troops are shrouded by divine power, and all damage is increased by 24%. And then you have HP increase for humans by 4%. So, Seondeok is good. She gives a really big attack boost to your troops and heals them. So, let's check out some formations here, shall we? Well, just one. And I have mine as well, but I usually use Seondeok a lot on offense. So here's defense Seondeok, and we're just going to break this one down a little bit here. Okay, so now you might say, okay, this one is weak against Ali because she's got so many peltasts out there, and I've already told you guys, but maybe I'll explain it again. Ali tends to attack where the tightest concentration of troops are. So peltasts tend to get in a little group and attack that area, get concentrated on that. So if you have a single stone golem up front here, all those peltasts are going to go towards that, and they're going to go into a little ball, and Ali might nuke them. Now with Seondeok, sometimes all the troops don't die because she is healing them at the same time. Sometimes they do, but for example, my Seondeok formation, it's not exactly this one, but it's a little different. My peltasts do get nuked when I fight Ali, but it doesn't matter because it's just so overwhelming as the initial attack. The melee troops are ghost assassins, I believe magic apprentices, could be wrong, but the rear attack is really strong with Seondeok. They get a huge boost. Same with the meteor golems and sacred swordsmen and stuff like that. Right off the bat, they do a devastating amount of damage. So usually if I'm fighting an alley with my Seondeok and I have meteor golems and yashas and stuff up there, that initial just onslaught of meteors and stuff like that kills most of the peltasts. It just does a lot of damage, and that's because of that damage boost that Seondeok gives her guys. So this defensive thing is going to split up the attacker's attack into two different areas. So half your army is going to go to that stone golem on the right, half is going to go on the left. Now this is an interesting formation here. You got a strong rear attack. She's got 4 ghost assassins and 5 magic apprentices. Now a little weakness there is the ghost assassins are all together, kind of. So 2 goblikazis in the back are going to take out those pretty much. If you have them on column 3 and 5 or 2 and 6. So I would recommend that she puts the ghost assassins on column 1, 3, 5, and 7. That way you're going to have like 4 goblikazis to take them out. So 2 in the back are going to take out a couple of them, but they won't take out all your ghost assassins. Now that being said, I don't know, I should know this because I play Seondeok, but I don't know a lot of. It seems Celine takes out Seondeok pretty good because of that just initial push, but I've also seen attack some of these formations with Celine and just get annihilated because there's some pretty strong RNG with Seondeok in these formations. So she's got brawlers in the back too, and brawlers, remember, Seondeok has that boost for melee troops, and brawlers have a shield, so they're getting a boost, attack boost, and they have shield, and they're getting healed. Makes brawlers very strong with Seondeok. And she has the pirate ships in the back as well. A lot of range that can cover the distance, while her crowd control, I like to say crowd control, with meteor golems and witchcraft totems up front. So the stone golems are going to hopefully for her go forward, split up your army so it's weaker, and your stone golems tend to last longer when they're split up, because you have your entire army is not concentrated on one stone golem, it's concentrated on two. So that initial attack is going to be split up. So that is good. Not only that, but if you're running a single stone golem in the front, her meteor golems are going to attack your stone golem and probably stun it right off the bat, and then those peltasts with that first onslaught, there's just probably your stone golem's going to die. And when your stone golem dies very quickly, your rear attack, when your stone golem, say it was my stone golem, dies really quick, then stone golem, because your rear attack, where was I? Okay. Then your rear attack isn't going to be successful because your stone golem died, so their rear defenders are now going to just turn and attack your guys. And also her two stone golems, remember, half the army's focusing on each half of those guys or whatever, so until those guys die, your rear defenders aren't going to turn around and defend. So that's why Seondeok is successful with a lot of rear attackers, because the stone golems get that health boost and that heal, and it's hard to kill a stone golem once it starts getting healed by Seondeok and it's doing its invulnerability smash or whatever. So this is kind of a scary formation. Not a lot of people would attack this, I don't think. I steer clear of it. And I think a lot of Selene players do, just because there's some RNG there as far as random number generator and how this can counter a Selene. You know, if you get your Rhino Knights in there and they go forward and they get caught by a pirate ship stun, and then the meteor golem stuns them, and all of a sudden the peltasts kill your rhinos real quick, and then you got trouble. It can die that fast. There's a lot of damage in there. And so this could be, and this has some potential to have some staying power with the pirate ships in the back and the brawlers too. So can be pretty intimidating. I run a lot of Seondeok formations. I have 4 that I use, 3 or 4. So I use the split stone golems, double split stone golems up front. This formation that you see right here, I use this against the Rhino Knight Cheon. It's really successful. Because you got 4 stone golems up front that have to die before the rear attackers are gonna. So I run a 10-man rear attack when I'm doing this one, and it's devastating. Usually both of my Ghost Assassins and Magic Apprentices are over 1 million with their attack. So yeah, and what else? So they, with your stone golems and pirate ships and witchcraft totems up there, they create that kind of a stunning crowd control, moving them away with the fear, and that allows your peltasts to attack openly on the battlefield and not get kind of hemmed in. So it can be good. It can spread out your witchcraft totems, tend to spread out the enemy, and that therefore spreads out your peltasts and then makes them less vulnerable to the AoE attacks of enemies. So just a pretty good looking defense here. And then of course you have all your range back there that is AoE that can hit multiple targets. So a lot of the guys are going to bunch up on your stone golems, and then those rear attackers, the ice mages, priest mages, ballistas can do some damage on the tight groups of troops. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed this breakdown of the Seondeok formation. Not one of the better top 100 Seondeok formations here, and just a good Seondeok player. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope it was informative. If you have questions or comments, let me know. I'll try to answer them, and we'll see you next video.